Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm ElizaTheVegan, and in today's video I am going to be talking about why I am vegan and my journey going vegan. Growing up, I believed it was normal to eat animals. My parents put meat on my plate and I ate it without really thinking about what it was or where it came from. I just viewed it as food, and I think it took me a while to make the connection that it was part of an animal who had been killed. After that, to begin with, I used to think that animals got to live out their lives on farms you see in the countryside and were being taken care of just as well as companion animals people have at home. I was told myths such as you need to eat meat for protein, iron and vitamin B12. You will become weak, sick and anemic if you don't eat meat. You need to eat fish for omega-3. I was taught it was natural to eat animals. It was completely necessary, and humans were at the top of the food chain. I had cats when I was growing up, and from a young age I could recognise they had the ability to have feelings, show emotions, and the desire to live a happy life free from harm. One day, when I was taking care of my cats, I suddenly started questioning, if animals such as cats can show this, then surely animals classed as livestock killed for food are the same and deserve the same chance as companion animals to live a happy and healthy life filled with love and free from harm. I asked myself, who am I to expect animals who feel like that to be killed for my dinner? I felt guilty for having to eat animals, and I started to question whether it was really necessary, especially when I started to find food labelled as vegetarian in the supermarkets. I started to do some research online and realised how unnecessary and cruel it was to eat animals. I found a video of animals being raised in horrible conditions in factory farms and being killed in slaughterhouses. I felt horrible after seeing the actual footage of how it all happened, and I couldn't eat animals again. You need to eat a cow as much as you need to eat a cat. You need to eat a pig as much as you need to eat a dog. When you really think about it, there is no moral difference, and there is no valid justification to eat any animals. I didn't know anyone else who was vegetarian when I transitioned. It felt difficult at times because it was going against everything I was taught and everything everyone around me believed in. One time when I was at school, we were given a task to make meal plans for people with different dietary restrictions. Of course, one that came up was for a vegetarian. Most people didn't know what it meant, so my teacher told everyone I was a vegetarian and they should go to me for meal ideas. I felt really confused initially and found it quite overwhelming. However, people responded to it quite positively, and they were all interested in learning about what I could eat. I went vegetarian when I was about 13, and I believed as a vegetarian my dietary choices were not causing harm to animals. One time, a friend of mine I worked with was talking to me about being vegetarian and was saying it was difficult to avoid all animal products. He pointed out I didn't eat animals, but my shoes were made of leather. He thought he would put me off by saying that, but instead I thought to myself, damn, he was absolutely right, and I appreciated him calling me out on my hypocrisy. After this, I never brought leather again, and I started researching veganism. I didn't know of veganism for a long time. Then when I heard anyone talking about it, it was negative and about it being too extreme. I used to believe myths such as you need to drink milk to have a strong and healthy body, and you need it for calcium. I believed cows naturally produced milk, and it was normal to take milk from a cow and drink it. I remember I watched this TV program about where milk comes from. The cows were going up to the milking machines when they wanted, and they were saying if the cows were not milked, it would become uncomfortable for them. I only realised after looking into veganism, they didn't mention anything about the babies. Dairy cows only produce milk to feed their babies, so they are forcibly impregnated over and over again from 1 year old. The babies are normally taken away within 24 hours after being born, which is very distressing for mum and baby. Dairy cows are physically exhausted from this after 4 to 5 years, then their milk production declines or stops. They are then killed for their meat. So the truth is, the dairy industry is part of the meat industry. The egg industry macerates day-old male chicks because they do not produce eggs and are deemed as worthless. This is standard practice even on free-range farms, and it's approved by the RSPCA. The term free range evokes a positive image of chickens living outdoors with plenty of fresh air, sunshine and open space to roam in, but that is far from the truth. Most hens have their beaks cut with hot blades and are crammed together in filthy sheds. They do not go outside, breathe fresh air or do anything else that is natural or important to them. When chickens stop producing eggs, they are also killed for meat, so the egg industry is also part of the meat industry. I was very interested in going vegan after learning all of this. However, I was confused as to how to do it and what I'd be able to eat. I came across the channel Hench Herbivore and joined in with a live stream. I found him very inspiring and informative. I think joining the live stream and wonderful community gave me the last push I needed to go vegan, and I remember I commented it was my New Year's resolution to go vegan. I found out about Veganuary and signed up to the challenge, and they sent me lots of helpful information. I felt a bit nervous about going vegan at first, but after giving it a try, I realised it was a lot easier than I expected, and I felt a lot healthier for it. I also found out about a vegan activist group local to me, so I started going to their vegan outreach events and that helped me learn about more vegan products, information, and make new vegan friends. So that brings us to the end of my journey going vegan. I think it can be quite important for vegans to try and talk about our experiences eating animal products and our journeys going vegan, as it makes us a lot more relatable to meat eaters, and it should help us make better connections. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.